Today on the channel, it's the continuing saga of a serious action figure collector. Of course, it's serious business around here, but it's inevitable that you're going to get rid of stuff, and that's where we are today with That's So Hard to Say Goodbye, Part 30.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another episode of That's So Hard to Say Goodbye, episode 30. Can you believe we've done 30 of these over the last 6 years? And I guess I'm no different than any other collector. You got the ebbs and flows of collecting. Things are coming a lot, and I'm coming a lot around these parts, Todd McFarlane. But I'm also having things go every once in a while, and that's what leads us to this video here today. Sometimes you're just not feeling a collection anymore. Sometimes, maybe you need some money. Maybe you got a car breakdown or something. You need tires for your vehicle. Maybe this is a way to fund something like that. For me personally, it's just a moment in time, and I honestly never got around to unboxing them. And the more I just sit there, I'm like, when am I ever going to find time to unbox them? And in all honesty, nobody would even probably watch the unboxings of these if I did them. So it's one of those things where it's like, I do enjoy these, but I could save a lot of room. I'm still not sure exactly where I'm going to display these, and we'll talk about that when we get into it. So there's just kind of a mixture, and then you got to clean up some stuff every once in a while. You got new collections coming, new collections starting. Something's got to give. And I got room in my basement. I'm trying to reorganize it. I'm trying to get it all figured out. I just am struggling to find the time. This might help me out a little bit because it will clear off the whole top of a Billy bookcase as of right now for more stuff down the road, more G.I. Joe, maybe more He-Man, more wrestling. We'll see what it is. But you're probably saying, Kyle, enough with the jibber jabber, enough. But I got about 10 minutes more I got to do. I got some time to do. No, we're going to get down to it. Episode 30 here today. We got to say goodbye to an old friend. I bought all of them. I have the entire collection. I hate to give them up, but looking at them, a few of them are fairly pricey. Some worth less than they were originally for retail, but some of them really jumped up in value. What are we talking about here today? Well, unfortunately, we're talking about our friends, NECA Ultimate Gargoyles. Yes, the Gargoyles, they gotta go. Now, as a kid, I was not a big Gargoyles fan. It was just kind of there. I didn't really get invested. I didn't get home from school in time to even watch it. So it wasn't that big a deal to me. It wasn't until many years later, the good friend of the channel, Jeff George, he said, we got to watch all these Gargoyle episodes. And he was living that Gargoyle life. And some people said he even turned into a Gargoyle. We haven't heard from him in a while, but I think he turned into a Gargoyle about 2 years ago. That was the last time he was on the channel, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was last year at San Diego Comic-Con. I guess a year ago. It was only a year ago. But I think that night down there in San Diego, he turned into a Gargoyle. We never saw him again. And it's just, do I need Gargoyles in my collection? Do I need this? I wasn't super attached to it, but like I said, Jeff was all into it. I said, I'll give it a spin. And we both got invested. It was like a soap opera. We'd call each other, did you see that? Can you believe what that Xanatos Franks did? We were all into it, of course. But that was over a year ago. And unfortunately, NECA, they didn't get to finish the entire line. We saw Cold Stone. We saw the big rooftop with the clock. None of that stuff ever came out. Feeling a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth, and it's just a very unfinished toy line. There's a lot of characters, and we're going to dive through them real quick right here, but they all just kind of went away, and it was just a little bit disappointing. So I've had those up there. Now we know Mondo has taken over the license. Do I dabble into the Mondo? I don't think so. A little bit higher in the price point. I said, you know what? It's not finished. I never got around to unboxing them. I'm just not feeling it anymore. And sometimes you just look at your collection and say, ooh, G.I. Joe, look at that Flint thing. Beautiful. And then you look at Gargoyles and say, do I really need this? I haven't unboxed them. The content's really not there. I don't think anybody would enjoy it. Not that I do figures. You guys see, I got a ton of videos that get like 300 views because nobody's into them, but I am. But was I into it? I said, something's got to give. It's time to go, and it's time to say, see you later to the Gargoyles here. But as I said, we got Bronx. I got quite the Murders Row right here as well. We got all kinds of stuff. We got that silver Broadway exclusive, the Steel Clan robot right here. We get that beautiful 2-pack. Oh, once upon a time, never forget, never forget. A heavy hitter and Eliza. She's an expensive one in this day and age. Oh, we got all kinds of guys here. We got Broadway regular edition. We got Goliath. Part of me is thinking about Goliath. I might just keep it and use it as like just a representation of Gargoyles. He is the heavy hitter, as we do know. We got the backwards Gargoyle, or no, this is the Sega one. Thalog is what I was thinking of. We'll get to him, but this is the Sega version. Actually, I already unboxed Thalog. That's the only Gargoyle I ever got around to unboxing on Kyle Peterson 2.0. Check out that review if you missed it. Got my boy Hudson here. Looking very good. Got him through the door. Or through the door, I feel like I'm doing weekly purchases. We got Demona. Oh, she's evil. Evil, as we know. We got Lexington, that little guy. He's worth the most of the bunch, which is crazy, but we got Lexington right there. Ooh, we got a very beat up Angela. I think I got this one discount because I was planning on opening it, but she's all nice and beat up. Ooh, we got Xanatos Franks in his gear. You know we're here for that. Heavy hitter, of course. We got our old friend here, Brooklyn, ready to go as well. Hits keep on coming. Xanatos Franks, of course. We love him from his time in Star Wars as Star Trek, right? Yeah, Star Trek as Commander Riker, as we know. We got him through the door. I keep saying through the door. It's a hard habit to break of doing the weekly purchases, but in this Gargoyle collection. And then I did have a Steel Clan robot. I was buying these on clearance to build a little Steel Clan army. But this is a lot of real estate. And once you open these guys up and their big wings go out there, you're looking at almost a Billy bookcase for just these guys, which is a lot of real estate, which isn't bad. And I think most of them, if not all of them at this point, between long gaming and different characters, they give you the closed wings. So you can display it, you can take it down a notch. But for me, I said, am I that invested? The shine is kind of wore off. I haven't got around to unboxing them. It's time to cut and run every once in a while. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to rearrange my basement. As I do that, you kind of come across some stuff. Do I really feel this? Do I really need this in my collection anymore? And that's where the Gargoyles, unfortunately, we pour one out for them here today. Maybe we'll turn into a Gargoyle once they leave my house. I'm not sure. But episode 30 is the Gargoyles. So be very interested to hear your take on these. I know there's been a lot of people long gaming these. They've been in Rosses and things like that. So I understand that as well. Getting these on a nice discount. Unfortunately for me, the majority I did pay regular retail at Target, Walmart, or whatever for. A few of them I got some deals on. But my loss, I guess. And you got to take an L as a collector every once in a while. And don't count it as an L because you got enjoyment. Let's say you open up a figure, you do your thing, you play with it, you display it, you enjoy it, you see it. You are getting money out of that. There's value in that. So when you sell it for an elite WWE figure, it was $25. You sell it loose for $8. Just remember, you got the enjoyment of that for a while. You got to unbox that. It's like a new car. You drive it off the lot, it immediately devalues. There's some of that goes on with action figures as well. Sometimes they go way up, sometimes they do not, as we know. But Gargoyles is what it is, and it's time to part to sea. Time to move on from my Gargoyles collection, and that is episode 30. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, and tell me in the comments, what are you getting rid of? What are you calling it and saying, this is it, it's out of my collection forever? Let me know. What, Todd? A lot of people getting rid of Duke from their G.I. Joe collection. Makes a lot of sense. I can see that too. So let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for the continuing saga. And unfortunately, there's a few more that are got my eye right now. I'm looking on some more videos to come here in the future. But let me know in the comments down below what you're getting rid of. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels, 2 YouTube channels, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available where podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for another That's So Hard to Say Goodbye, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
And from the planet of the mimes, the Copper Kid.
See you later!